Good morning! Today what we are doing is making some protein bars. I have this little one attached to my leg, so hopefully she'll let me get through this whole video. But we just woke up, so I thought this would be a good time to start making my protein bars. I've been making them before, but I hadn't made a video yet, so this is for you guys. This is some coconut, shredded coconut, unsweetened. You don't have to use coconut. I know a lot of people don't like coconut. And then we have some organic seedless raisins, some hemp seeds, some walnuts, and some pumpkin seeds. In this little jar, in the fridge I normally keep it, is the chia seeds I have. And we're actually just going to make the base right now. So this is actually the dry ingredient. I'm going to throw this into my Vitamix and blend it nice and keep it kind of thick. You don't want it too thin, so it's a little bit more grainy than anything. And then we're going to go to the wet ingredients. I have about 25 dates that I've taken all the seeds out. I'm going to add some cocoa powder and some vanilla and some coconut oil to this mixture, along with my raisins. I didn't add my raisins to the dry. Sorry about that, guys. It's actually part of the wet. So I added all of those into my Vitamix, and I can see that I'm going to burn out my Vitamix motor, so I want to add some water to this and use my little stick to kind of push down everything. I know a lot of people don't have a Vitamix, so you could use a food processor, or you can actually use the regular blender, but be very careful with how much water you put. You don't want to put too much water. I have maybe about 1/4 of a cup here that I'm adding, because then it'll just get wet and it'll be a little bit too wet. So I just want to put this on. It's not going to liquefy or anything, it's just going to turn into this date paste. Sorry about the video, it's hard with one hand. So I have my little date paste here, and I'm actually going to mix this into my dry ingredients I have up here. And what I'm actually going to add to my dry ingredients is some whole oats and some poppy seeds. I like this just, more whole than anything, so I just like to add it last. So I'm just going to stir this up. I have like this pasty, gooey mess almost, but I'm just going to put onto a cookie sheet. You can make these as thin or as thick as you want them. I just kind of spread it out enough where I can cut it up really nice. It doesn't have to be perfectly square or anything. So what I do now is I'm actually just going to throw this in the fridge and go run some errands, because the coconut oil is going to harden to kind of get it all together. So it's been like about 2 hours that it's been in there, and they're pretty solid now. You do have to keep these refrigerated because the only thing that really is binding them is the dates and the coconut oil. So what I do is I put them in a container and I separate each layer with some parchment paper, and I just throw it in the fridge. I like to cut them into bars. You can actually roll these into balls. I've seen people done that as well. I saw this recipe on Pinterest, so if I can find it again, I will put it on the bottom comment. And let's do a little taste test. Of course she's going to like it because it's sweet. But this is something new that I've been giving her as her snack for the afternoon. Of course she loves it. I don't like to give her too much because she'll stuff the whole bar in her mouth. Alright guys, thanks for watching.